Hi, High Bridge. I'm Mia Baldwin of the High Bridge Environmental Commission and lead naturalist on the Springside Action Committee. Welcome to our premiere video, Where the Wild Things Are. In this episode, we'll be visiting our historic mid-18th century farm, Springside Farm. Springside Farm has the ability, because of its unique historical structures and its wide variety of wildlife, to be the perfect place for community to gather and learn from one another, our historical past, and our natural world. This tour will be about 10 minutes. We will visit the area to the left of me around the spring house, the seat area behind the spring house, and the horse barn just up the drive. So please feel free to press pause, grab a safe, comfortable seat, and rejoin me when you are ready. See you soon. Welcome back. Let's head over to the spring house. Oh, first, let's stop over at our historic tour property. This is our historic tulip poplar. It measures about 12 feet around, which means it would have started growing at about the same time that our horse barn that we'll visit later was in use. Let me give it a hug to show you perspective. If you want to get an idea of how large this tree is, hold your arm straight out to the side like this, and then close them to about 3 feet. And that will give you an idea of how large that tree is. This area right around these mature trees is also the perfect spot for community gatherings as well. I see it perfect for a children's story time, a family story time, and craft, and other events. On June 12th, we have our worldwide Knit in Public event that will be happening. Stay tuned to our Facebook page, Save Springside Farm, for these. Spring houses were built to protect the water source from the elements, and when this spring house was in use, it did indeed provide all of the water for the main farmhouse just over that way. And most likely it was also used as a root cellar and or ice box. We have plans to restore a lot of the structures on Springside Farm and reuse them. We don't have anything in particular in mind for the spring house as of yet, but we hope that it can be reused in a way that will promote the sustainability of the farm and be of benefit to High Bridge residents. A couple of weekends ago, I was so excited because Tom Zellman, here in this picture, visited our farm to support our restoration efforts, and he also shared information about his family's relationship to the property and this picture of his father in this location next to the spring house when he was 4 years old. I was so excited to be able to recreate this picture of Tom when he stopped by. Okay, we're going to head over to the seat area and I'll see you soon. Hi, I'm back here at the seat area, which is formed from the water that flows underneath the spring house into the retaining pond over there and down through a small brook into this area. In early spring, late March, it was like the epitome of spring. There were dozens of spring peepers singing their song. It was filled with wood frog eggs, and let me get down and see if I can show you. A couple of weeks ago, I don't see any, but sorry. A couple of weeks ago, the surface was filled with water striders. They were like speed skaters going across the surface. Okay, let me show you this large debris pile back here. It was once twice as large, twice as high rather. Over a period of 3 community cleanups, volunteers cleared this entire area of those invasive species. There was multiflora rose, wineberry, Japanese barberry, but we were able to clear this entire area. Right now it's being prepared for a seeding event later in the summer or early fall rather. But during our most recent community event, our Arbor Day weekend tree planting, we were able to introduce some native plant species to the area. This area over here, just over that way, one of our volunteers, also the creator of our introductory video, Greg Lindgren, was determined to clear this pathway that runs along the stream from the sea. Let me show you. Greg even said, he said that each time you visit Springside Farm, you fall in love with it even more. And when he opened up this pathway, it was amazing. It like opened up this area, and you can, from up here, you can get a full view of a pathway that runs right along the stream. And this is like the perfect place for education, reflection, and recreation. So I can't wait till we get this area cleared, and this beautiful black walnut that he cut through, I'm hoping we can make it into like an outdoor classroom, outdoor seating. Okay, now I'm going to head up to the horse barn, and I'll meet you over there. Hi, I made one stop before I made it to the horse barn, and I wanted to share this with you if you don't already know. This is the other side of the spring house, and you can see this massive poison ivy vine. I know that's not the most pleasant sight, but it is a native plant, and its berries are loved by birds. I wanted to show you though that down here is jewelweed, which seems to always grow in the same proximity as poison ivy. It has a juice in the stems that actually can help treat a poison ivy rash, and it also makes a nice dye. I'll head on over to the horse barn. See you soon. Hi, High Bridge. I made it over to the horse barn, and you can hear our resident raccoon family moving around. Oh, and up there is our resident, well, I've seen turkey vultures and black-bird vultures. That looks like our resident black vulture. This is our horse barn, and I just wanted to say, when you come to the farm, please take note and heed of the caution tape and the keep out signs, and take caution and keep out. This is our horse barn. I know it looks a bit hopeless, but its tin roof is pretty much intact, and the wood seems to be, for the most part, holding up pretty well. A lot of buildings, well, most buildings built centuries ago were built to last. We are hoping that this structure could be restored and become our indoor interpretive space, and we would like to make it into a community space where we could house interpretive displays, spaces for workshops, and a library. So I hope that that's something that comes to fruition, and like all of the outdoor restoration work taking place, it is going to require more than physical volunteer efforts. It's going to require a significant amount of funding, which leads me to some housekeeping. If you would like to donate to our efforts here on Springside Farm, follow the link below. Thank you. That wraps up my tour. I will meet you back over at the entrance for our final thank yous and goodbyes. See you over at the entrance. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our visit to Springside Farm. It's a wonderful place. I'm so excited to be a part of its restoration, and it's special in that it has the power to bring together people who may not usually come together. I've crossed paths with a variety of High Bridge residents and people I may have never met before. Nature has a unique way of doing that. There are no requirements, but an appreciation for what nature has to offer. So please visit our Facebook page, Save Springside Farm, for upcoming volunteer activities. Join our Facebook group, High Bridge Volunteers, and as I mentioned before, to donate to our efforts, visit the link below. Thank you. Bye.